I see Gas having his serious dad face.
What?
Anyways. Alright, so kind of get things moving and upbeat again. Hip hop. Where do you see our hip hop generation going in the near future?
Hey,
And
this is
how? Oh God, how's it gonna affect all of us? Anyways,
You want to take that one again? You want to start it?
Hey,
Gas, go for it.
Go ahead, guys.
Y'all looking
I'm
tough.
sure she keeps having it. Is she the moderator or me? I'm
She the moderator at this point.
I told you, I'm
Yeah,
just the middleman. I ain't doing shit at this point.
Yo, next week, Bonnie, you get all the
get all the topics.
topics, man. Like Jesus. All right, so listen, man. I feel like in the beginning I was one of those guys because I'm a boom bap rap fan. Like I'm an original boom bap rap fan. I love everybody that is lyrical rappers. You feel me? But after listening to some of the other lyrical rappers give their opinion on it, like J. Cole and everybody, my opinion was slightly swayed. I understood more of what's happening with the industry right now. At first, I was like, mumble rap's killing the industry. Oh, this is doing that. And then I thought about it. As I grew up, I went from listening to the Soulja Boy and them with the dance music and the unk music and all of that. Mm-hmm. Then they had the snap music and all of that. Like, there's different phases in hip hop and in music in general that things go through. So in order for me to just like dish on this phase because I don't really like the way that they rap, is kind of stupid. I can say some of the hottest beats probably in existence came out of this group of rappers.
Wait,
this is the producer.
You said the hottest what?
Hottest beats. Like this is the producer generation, man. If you're a producer right now, you could be balling right now. They just grabbing beats left and right. Fast food music, man.
It really is.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, no, I had to pretty much agree on that too. I was growing up, you know, I was always about the whole lyrical part of rap and hip hop, and it literally wasn't until like I want to say actually 2 years ago that I started like opening my mind up to it, and
right.
You know, so I'm still kind of like I really don't care for it altogether. You know, it's one thing to have a few here and there. I just don't like it when it's like, it's overdoing it. There's like it sounds like there's more of mumble rap than there is of like lyrical. Like even like when you think of like the radio, how many lyrical, how many are actually rapping about stuff. I mean, yes, you got J. Cole, Kendrick, you got Drake, you got Big Sean or whatever. But it just seems like all these other people are just coming up, and it's crazy. Ashi, Yachty,
Lil Pump,
just everybody. So, but yeah, no, I've opened my mind to it. Lil Uzi's one of the people that I listen to a lot, and he's one of those people, obviously. As far as the direction it goes, I feel like honestly feel like now it's going to be like the producers at the forefront at this point, if it isn't already. Just like how you were saying, where like the production is like really like where it's at. People really listen to these songs because of the production, and then the flow kind of just like goes towards that in a sense. Right. So, nobody cares nobody really cares to hear what people are saying, as long as you can, shake your ass at the club or whatever.
Produce a beat. You know what? It's funny you bring the club into this. Okay, I don't club, I don't drink, I don't do much of that. But my sister had her bachelorette party in April before she had her wedding, and to be honest, I hated all the music they fucking played. Because all it was that goddamn music, that mumble rapping shit. Like, you can't dance to that. The most you can do is, like, jump to it, maybe fucking beat your fist to the goddamn air. Like, it's not. How is it made for any of that? You can't shake your ass to that.
Yeah, you can.
Go away.
Yeah, you can really get turned to that. Listen, some mumble rap gets you.
I don't know what kind of mumble rap, but the ones that they were playing at the clubs here in Vegas were not anything remotely interesting to like.
I mean, if it's the Migos, if it's Gucci Mane, if it, like I said,
it wasn't. It was more of that like low vibe, like low vibe, like bullshit. Like I don't know, like what? How do you want me to dance to this? Like I'm thinking like throwback to to the window, to the wall, like, freaking Salt Shaker and shit like that.
You're a little too far back there. Yes,
that's the kind of music I think of when you want to dance to something that has an actual beat. Now, these songs, they may have beats, but it's not entirely like, it's more of a vibe. It's more like, yo, I'm high, let me vibe out to this. That's what I think about it.
I see a lot more of it as like, like something you can like smoke hookah to or just like chill out and like party and shit.
Like the one that I sent you guys, like that Lono Bristol, that guy. Yeah, that's like the kind of music that I look at that stuff too. Except he is a little bit more enjoyable because I can actually see and hear what he's saying. Everyone else, like you said, they're mumbled, so it's like, what the hell are you actually saying right now? Why are you repeating the same freaking word 5 fucking times? The freaking same sentence. What is wrong with you? I can't do it.
Let's Get It is my jam, dude. That's my one jam. That's the only mumble song I really like. But I feel like in the future what's going to happen is, because a lot of these the old school rappers are starting to wake up a little bit to the fact that they're doing the same thing that was done to them. You know, when rappers first came out and rappers were rapping, at the time, it was R&B and blues that was around. And rappers were like, what the heck are they all doing? Like, it was all a little bit on the track. Like, so it's essentially just came full circle. I mean, people were doing exactly to these new rappers what happened to the first generation.
I guess.
Like, until Biggie and Tupac, nobody even wanted to hear rap music.
Right. Yeah.
That was considered the most popular genre of music in the entire world right now.
I still
and
personally,
people are still complaining.
I mean, like what I was trying to say in our texts and stuff when we were like brainstorming this stuff, it's like I don't hear any of these songs unless it's covered by somebody that's turning it into something completely different.
See, I like the way I don't mind the flow and you know how they do the you know the ad libs and all that stuff, but it's crazy how like like these rappers now, they rely heavily on the beat. And then they rely heavily on their ad-libs. And don't get me wrong, both of them are dope as shit. They're dope as shit when they're used right. I think Migos actually has like some of the dopest ad-libs done.
Dope.
They're fucking dope. They're, you know, the way that they perform. I mean, but I just don't like the way that almost every song that they do, they rap the same. You know, and that's the whack part.
The double
like flow. That triple flow. You know, and it's like, look at her. But I do like the way I do like the way like Joyner Lucas comes out and like uses. I like the way he comes out on you know their beats and then like fucking destroys it.
He crosses it. Because he still uses the A flow.
That's why he still uses their flow, but he does it in a more technical way, and it sounds sounds dope. It's not like just like I'm fucking your bitch or I'm icy as this and you know she's sucking my dick and blah 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 and da 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 da. You know.
Alright, so listen, this is one thing that I like that came out of this generation of music, and this probably my last thing on it, but I like the different types of flows that's come out of this generation. Like, I'm listening to a guy named Scarlord right now. I don't know if you ever heard of Scarlord, but Scarlord's, the way he raps, mixing it with mumble rap, with lyrical rap, and with rock music all at once, never thought I would ever hear some shit like that in my life. It's the craziest blend ever. And when I heard XXXTentacion for the first time, my mind was blown. Because the way he flowed over the beat was just crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and then you got Ski Mask out here. I don't know if you listen to Ski, but Ski's flow is ridiculous. So these are different rappers that use different types of flows. And their flows are so unique. It reminds me of back in the day, the first time I heard, like, Q-Tip and Snoop Dogg. Like, I thought Snoop had the craziest flow ever when I was young. And then Q-Tip's flow, a lot of people modified his flow to make their flows.
Right.
You know, it's a lot of like old school rappers flows they came out, they had different flows. Like Snoop Dogg flow, if he would have came out this year, he probably wouldn't be a celebrity. He'd literally be on the track like, yeah, you know, I be on. Yeah, like his flow would have never made it in 2018.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him already being a legend.
Do you guys know who started this? I need to write him a letter.
You need to write who a letter?
The original guy that started rap, he started
mumble rapping.
Oh, the first ever mumble rapper was actually the first ever. The people who they credit with mumble rap was originally 2 Chainz.
Huh.
2 Chainz was the first official. 2 Chainz was the first official mumble rapper. Like if anybody asks you, they'll say Trinidad James, and 2 Chainz were the first official mumble rappers.
I don't know why. I honestly feel like despite me having all types of respect for him, I feel like Lil Wayne and Gucci Mane is when I started. I love Lil, and I like Lil Wayne, and I think
Wayne can rap his ass off.
No, he can, but like there's other times too, especially when he does like auto-tune. Like even think of, have you heard of like Me and My Drink, or his feature on T-Pain's Can't Believe It? There's a lot of mumbling in that shit, you know. And then look at the influence. All the mumble rappers have dreadlocks. They look like Chipotle bags with all the tattoos on their fucking bodies. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like all the
Chipotle bags.
Lil Wayne. I like Wayne. I like Wayne. I think he's actually one of the best, especially when it comes to punchlines and metaphors. He's easily like one of the dopest rappers out there. But he has his times of mumbling. Young Thug stole his flow. Now look, they literally sound the same.
Young Thug is a god. I'm gonna keep it completely real.
He's a
Young Thug is a god. I don't care what nobody tells me. I was against that man forever. I seen this man wearing a dress. I was done with him. I seen this man talking on the awards. I was done with him. He crossed his legs like a woman. I was done with him. I listened to Thugger Girls because another reactioner I watched actually was reacting to it. And when I listened to it and they pointed some stuff, I said, this is actually crazy. The way he can turn a beat, he rides over the beat like the beat is his beat. It's ridiculous. One day we gotta listen and I'm gonna show you. Because I had to show it to my friend too.
He's dope. He's dope. I mean, I started to get used to him. The one that turned me off to listening to him was what was that song? That Lifestyle. I hated that. Like when he does the high pitched shit, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. That's what turned me off to listening to him, is that song, the Lifestyle shit.
Bonnie looks good, Bonnie.
This is literally me when my boyfriend and his mom start talking.
She's looking around.
As far as the direction goes, though, I don't know. Like I feel like lyric wise, it might dumb down even more, and they're gonna just rely more on beats and more on ad libs than ever before, or they're just gonna start just saying like little stupid shit now. I mean, Tekashi went on interview and literally said that song that he did with Nicki Minaj was one of the easiest song, and he admitted to he put no type of effort into it, you know.
No,
and it's
he literally said all he did was
and all that shit. Yeah, it's already played because he does the any mini, something like that.
He stole that flow from there's actually a guy, and this guy is actually good as shit. The guy he stole the flow from, his name is I got his name on my listening because I actually was listening to him because people were actually doing a bunch of videos about how they stole his flow.
Yeah.
So I actually started listening to him, and his music is actually pretty good.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check him out. But anyways, that's all I have to say about that.
Right.
Have you guys heard of Devon Terrell?
I'll check him out. I know him since he did songs with Futuristic. You know, so I know that I know dude can spit fast in a melodic way, and I know he can sing his ass off and shit like that.
Yeah, so him and Futuristic, do you think that that's maybe the next stage of hip-hop and rap?
I mean, overall, hip hop is evolving. Like we were saying, like we were talking about before. You hear R&B dudes that are rapping, and then you hear rap dudes that are
singing,
melodically singing. Now, you have to do both. From my understanding, when I went to the LA Film School, they told me you need to know how to rap and sing, in order to get big. So I do feel like there is a genre blending between hip hop and R&B where
the future of music is no genres.
Yeah, that really is pretty much it.
There will be no divide in music anymore. The music that
I've honestly never picked a genre. Every time someone asks me what kind of genre, I don't fucking know. I listen to everything.
Right.
Don't ask me. I'm the worst person to ask. I don't even know artist names. Fuck that shit.
Oh my God. And the thing is, me, I don't listen to no genre. I listen to whatever catches my ear, man. The other day, I was riding down my street listening to Celtic music on some real shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm completely out of the box, man. I'll be listening to Korean shit, Celtic shit. I'll be listening to the Higher Brothers. I think they're from Sweden.
Yo, my playlist is fucked up. I go from listening to Paramore, going over to Devon Terrell, going over to freaking some Eminem shit. My playlist is everywhere. It's terrible.
I was on my Evanescence 2 weeks ago. Evanescence is my shit.
Yes.
Paramore,
oh my
Evanescence.
God, I love them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I listen
to me, for me, it's like it depends on just the day. A lot of times when like I'm to work or whatever, I'll listen to rock and metal, alternative and stuff like that. At night, I listen to like a lot of trance music.
Rock and metal? I never really thought of this.
I love dubstep. Shit.
It just gives me like a certain setting at just depending on the day. It's rare that I actually even listen to hip hop in my car now, unless I do have other people in it. Right. And a lot of times it is a lot of mainstream shit. So, or if it's lyrical, then it's in my headphone. It's in my headset.
Yeah, me, I don't really listen to a lot of mainstream music anymore. A lot of the people I listen to are actually the YouTubers or somewhere outside of music. I find myself now listening to music in settings, like you said. So like when I'm working out, I listen to a lot of Scarlord, a lot of Marshmello, a lot of Skrillex. That's what I work out to. When I'm at work, I listen to usually some like mellow, some stuff that's really mellow. So like I listen to some Post Malone right now, or like different mellow music at work. It keeps me calm. When I'm in my car, it depends. A lot of times, since I have a stereo in my car, I like heavy bass. So I might listen to like some. It don't matter what year it came out. It might be some like heavy bass ass music.
Yeah,
shaking people's mirrors on my way down the street.
Yeah.
Anyways, so overall, you guys don't think this music is trash. So way to have a freaking picture that means nothing related to the topic.
It's amazing. It's amazing because this is my thing. Okay, so the meme is sitting here is saying
you're going 20 minutes into this.
No, I'm not. But listen, I'm saying the meme saying this is trash. So it brings the conversation up. Is it trash? Is it not trash? I'm not saying it's trash or it's not trash. I'm saying it's in the middle of a transition and we can't really say what it is right now. That's how I feel about it.
It could be. It could just be an early stage of something that could be good.
Right. It's an early stage.
I'm just gonna continue to listen to my.
No, we're good. We're good. Go ahead.
People and be done with it. Anyways, all right. Anybody have questions, topics, comments, concerns, anything at all? Leave them down below in the comment section. And yeah, we're gonna move on to the next topic because I'm running out of time.
All right.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast. My name is Bonnie. I'm here with Adrian and Gas, and we're going to do some topics for you today. What are our topics?
I know what the topics are. I'm just saying. I mean, she said like she was about to broadcast for Channel 6 News.
Seriously, just
like I thought this was a podcast. Like, this is why she gets constant shut-ups every day. Like every day, you gotta get a constant shut-up. Like, lost my train of thought.
So, before we get started, why don't y'all just say hi to Snapchat for me because I need to put this on Snapchat. Jeez.
That was so corny. Dude, really just stood there frozen.